Hi guys, today we're going to make some salsa because I know that you guys like your sauces and dips and stuff, and you probably like your chips too. But if we're going to be on the track for losing weight and getting healthy because you deserve it, well then we're going to get in the kitchen and we're going to make some things that you like to eat. Now I don't have my very special ingredients that I like to make my favorite salsa. But sometimes you just go in the refrigerator and you see what you have and you experiment. So we're going to learn not to be afraid to experiment, and you'll find out that you'll come up with some of your favorite things just by experimenting. Now, my husband bought me a bullet, so I'm thinking that that's something that guys would like to use because he picked it out. And what a bullet is it is a type of blender. And I also know that some of you guys are going to be a little shy when it comes to chopping stuff up. Now, typically when I make this sort of dip, I like chopping it up in little pieces, and it's more like a picante or picada. But today we're going to make a sauce that you can use. You can use it on rice and vegetables, and you can use it as a dip, like for chips and stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, like with the bullet, because the bullet is very powerful, that you don't really have to do a lot of cutting, okay? Now I've already pre-washed these vegetables, and most of them are organic. If organic scares you, don't worry about it. But you know, we're going to take this one step at a time, so even if we're just starting with some fresh vegetables, that is a huge, huge step. Okay, we're going to do today, we're going to do 3 tomatoes, okay? And these are kind of small tomatoes. You can see they just kind of fit in the palm of my hand. And these are some tomatoes that are on the vine. And sometimes they're a little bit more expensive, but actually these were on sale, so they were not. And that just means they ripen on the vine, and sometimes they're just a little bit fresher and nicer to use, like for salsas and stuff. So I'm just kind of like cutting it in half and then just putting it in big pieces. And I'm using my bullet here. So the bullet's kind of loud, so what I'm going to do is I'm just turn the bullet down for a little bit and turn these tomatoes into a little bit of a sauce. Wow, that's pretty quick. Okay. And then I start adding some of my other ingredients. Now, one of my favorite things that I like to use is cilantro. Very packed full of all kinds of nutrition. And so it's very good for you. That's way getting your leafy greens without salads. And it is also very tasty. It's in most of your Spanish sauces and stuff. And here I have a onion that I've already had peeled before. And so this is a pretty big onion, so this is like about 1/4. So you'd either use like 1 small onion or maybe half of a medium onion, or this was a pretty big onion, so I guess 1/4 of an onion. As you can see, I am just kind of putting those chunks in there. Now this is also a must. You've got to have diced garlic. Now you can buy fresh garlic, and if you're really adventurous, or you can just buy already minced garlic, and this is in water. So it stays pretty fresh. I keep it in my refrigerator. And see, I'm putting about 1 tablespoon, and depending on how much you like garlic, I really like garlic, so that's a pretty good amount. If you super like a lot of garlic, you know, add a little bit more. If you're not a big, huge fan of it, put about 1 teaspoon. You'll get the healthful benefits of garlic. Garlic is known to fight cancer, and it's just has all kinds of healthful benefits so you've got to really start using garlic. If you use just a little bit, you probably won't even hardly taste it. It'll just add a lot of flavor and nutrition. Now here's something. This is an organic all-purpose seasoning, it's just a bunch of herbs, that you can just, I mean, kind of dump in there. Now, ladies, you know, I might use this video at another time, and I know ladies have a tendency, they like to measure things out. But guys, you know, sometimes they don't really want to mess with all the tablespoon of this, teaspoon of that. But, you know, just dump a little bit of this in there, and hey, it does the same thing. Here is another very good spice and herb, especially good for you guys. It's good for everybody, but I'm thinking about you guys today because what this is very good for the for your intestinal tract, which we have abused over the years, and we're in tough shape, so we need all the help we can get. So turmeric is a must. You got to have turmeric. See, turmeric. You can get it in all different types and forms. It's very common, very inexpensive. We are going to, for this salsa, see, I have some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put just a little dash of that in there, okay? You do have to have your good oils in your diet. We're going to get the bad oils out and put the good in. Otherwise, you are destined to be one sick guy if we don't do this. Now, this is something you're also really going to want to put into your cupboards, and this is balsamic vinegar, okay? Must to have. All kinds of good benefits for your digestive system and health. We just dumped a little bit in there, maybe about a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. Okay, we also have some sea salt, also very common, easy to find. This you got to be a little bit careful with. We're probably putting about ½ a teaspoon in there, or you know, just sprinkle a little bit in. For you guys that really like your food spicy, we've got some cayenne pepper here. Cayenne also super good for you. If you're not a person that likes spices, then you're gonna go really easy on this because it's really easy to get it too hot. So you can always add more later, but this is maybe not about ½ of a teaspoon, just a little sprinkle if you don't like a lot. We also have another good thing that you're going to want to have around, and we'll talk about this another time, is some organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. Guys, you're going to have to get this, and we'll talk about more later why you're going to get it. But we're just going to add a little dash of that in there. And I think that we are good to go. Probably what we're missing here, what I can't believe that I don't have, and that is cumin. If you're familiar with it, you would wonder why I didn't put that in here. For some reason, I just can't find it, or I ran out. But cumin is typically something I would put in here. And the other thing I'm looking for is green pepper. Green pepper is also super charged with minerals, vitamins, antioxidants. And for some reason, I just used the last of my green pepper in my breakfast omelet today. So we don't have that, but you know what? We got all these other good things, and this is going to make a great salsa, even without some of my favorite things. Okay, we're going to put this in the bullet. Voila! There we have it. We have an awesome salsa that we can use on like if we have some Spanish rice, or any of our hot dish, any type of a hot dish, vegetables, or guys, you can get some all-natural organic chips, and you can use that for this too. It is awesome. So I just wanted to show you how easy it is. You take your magic bullet, which is a super heavy-duty muscle machine, and how easy it is just to put together a awesome salsa. Later, guys.